it's like Europa, Poinette, Richmond Center, River Valley, one other team.
Oh. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. With me tonight, Dave Gluck once again as we get set for the JV contest. The Onalaska Luther Knights come to town. Dave, we know regardless if it's JV or varsity, it's going to be up and down the court in a hurry most likely.
Yeah, Luther's been known to go baseline to baseline in a hurry, and I like the, Westby's young kids. They played real good last time out, and see if they can get into the flow of things quickly.
Well, we'll get things started here, and we'll pick up on who is out here for both teams just a minute here. Here's the first shot for the Norsemen. That's going to be a little bit strong, and boy, digging after that is going to be Dylan Ellison. He got after that ball in a hurry, wound up on the floor.
So, Ken, I've got number 2, 4, 24, 34, 35, if you want, so you know who you got. Looks like 35, Justin Miller. 34, Doug Horseman. There's a basket. Was that Thunstead?
Thunstead, yep.
Connor Savor, 24. Now 4 is Cole Bryant, and 2 is Nathan Riley.
Okay. Here's a little handoff. It's going to go to Bryant, and now the dish to 34 on the drive. Check that, yeah, 34. Too strong on that one. The rebound put back up and good. That was 35 in Horseman. Well, we'll see how the Norsemen respond here in the 2-2 ball game after Thunstead got the Norsemen the early lead. Here's a nice shake and bake little move here, stepping off to the right-hand side. The shot off the backboard and the front of the rim, no good. That shot was number 5 in there. Was that Bowl out there? It is Bowl.
Yeah, it was. He did a nice job getting the defender off his feet and then getting over to the elbow for a good look. Just wasn't able to bang it down.
He's got some speed. There's a inside move. That young man in Justin Miller, just a little bit bigger than the Norseman, it looked like. They were able to come up with the 2 on that drive. 4-2 score here, a quick 30-second timeout by Dan Dwyer. That means we can take a look at a couple of those terrific sponsors helping us out tonight. JV side will do the quick hitter. And, well, tonight let's start with Right Choice Construction right here in Westby. We thank Rich and his crew. We also want to say thanks to the Riverbank, located on the south side of Westby and in the heart of Coon Valley, Riverbank. So the Norsemen with the inbound, trailing here early in the ball game at 4-2 after Miller scored on that drive right down the lane. Back over the top, that was Kroom. Back up here to the near side. It comes to Ellison. Here's Milutinovic, and we're going to get a foul. Looked like somebody might have been holding him as he tried to turn the corner. Chose out there. Owen Chose, number 31. Here's a lob pass. Thunstead, nice turnaround. That one just rolled off to the left. He got in there deep, Dave, just couldn't finish things off.
Yeah, backed himself in there really nicely, and again, another really good look, just a little hard off the glass.
Just under 14 minutes to go here in the half. Here comes Bryant. He dishes off to the far side in the corner. Baseline move, trying to lob it up and over, able to do so to Miller, and he's going to be fouled maybe from behind. And if it is, if it's from behind, then it would be Kroom. If it's from the front, it'll be Thunstead.
Yeah, a real tough spot to be in. Thunstead and Kroom both had him pinned behind the backboard, Ken, and he jumped back up into them. Really hard to hold still in those situations.
So the first shot up and good. 5-2 now. Luther with the lead on the JV ball game. Varsity to follow about 15 minutes later. Second one rolls off. Thunstead able to pick that one up. Gets it back over here to Milutinovic. Ball comes back to the left-hand side. Chose with the lead, and boy, nice drive for Ellison.
Yeah, just a nice little give and go. Got the Chose. Ellison curled around the high post and Chosa's kind of handed it off to him.
Well, you like it when it works out the way you draw it up. Trying to get the save over there. Westby will get the ball, though. That ball pushed out of bounds here by, that was number 24 in Saver. Here is Kroom. Sticking with him is Bryant. Lost the handle. Just got it in time.
Now they're in trouble. Oh, I tell you what, that had to be tight.
That was a good hustle there. Here's Milutinovic down low. Tries to make a move. Spins back around. Now turns back to the bucket. And he makes it. Couple little moves, and then he set up shop, you might say, and was able to hit it. 6-5 Norseman. 12:45 here in the half. First half action.
Luther really trying to get that thing and doing well at it, getting it to the low post.
Able to do just that. Now a lob off the fingertips of Horseman. Westby coming down. Kroom hanging off the front of the rim. No good. Couldn't quite get himself established. But he did the right thing by getting a shot up. Here's a steal. Ellison. And we're going to get a jump ball situation. The arrow says Luther, I believe, yes. Thanks going out to those sponsors. Let's take a quick look. How about Rural Mutual Insurance? That's Kevin Blusky in Viroqua. There's a scrum underneath. And coming up with another jump ball. This time, it'll come back for the Norsemen. And we got a player coming in, number 3. I would say Scriver. That's how I'm going to say it. I kind of guess.
Shriver, I would say.
Okay. Shot is up, no good. Rebound. Once again, Miller making his presence known. Scriver with the ball. Over here to the near side. Now the stop, looking to try and drive. Nope, he's going to kick it back out. It goes back out here to Saver. Saver with the pass. Scriver looking good, and that's up and in. 8-6 score. Luther. Dave, he got a chance to set up and got a great look on that one.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Here's Kroom. He can hit from out there, and he did. I tell you what, he can light it up from that spot any day. Trying to answer back, no, by Bryant. Here's Kroom. Slices between a couple of defenders. Kicks the ball over here. Ellison for 3. That's deep. Chose with the weak side rebound. Back up here to Kroom. He goes to the other side. Not quite there. Just missed on that one. Now we're going to get a chest bump here, and that'll be a foul on Kroom.
You know, Ken, I didn't think I was surprised the whistle blew, but 24 kind of lost the handle just a little bit.
Just enough,
I think if he'd have kept control, there wouldn't have been a call, a blown whistle.
Yeah, that was just one of those excuse me ones that you'd love to have back right now.
So Eli Krause now in, number 21 for the Knights.
There's a nice steal. Funstead, nice give and go. Couldn't quite get that one. Was Kroom. Back up to the top to Scriver. Now we're going to get a foul and a reach in with Milutinovic. Coming out of the ball game will be Chose.
Jay Dodge entering 21, Ken.
Okay, thank you. Dodge had a nice little ball game Tuesday night on the JV side. Scriver kind of lost the handle, had to go back up to the top. 3 on the way. Inside, we're going to get a rebound put back and a foul underneath. Thunstead, I believe with the foul, that's his first. But Dave already 14 fouls on the Norseman.
Well, they're playing hard. It's a quick pace like you thought it would be, Ken. And usually when that happens, sometimes you get yourself caught from behind or caught behind a play and you're trying to make it up and you commit the foul.
Miller misses the first. Scenic Bluffs Community Health bringing you tonight's action here. We thank Mary Freiberg and crew. Long rebound coming away here. That was Saver. Now Scriver nearly lost the handle. Milutinovic was all over him until he made a little move. Back up here, inside pass. Thunstead with a nice job there. Got the hand in and put it about a third of the way up the bleachers. Coming into the ball game, number 25 in Austin Ames for the Knights. Riley is in, back into the game. Skip pass to Scriver. Free throw line, dishes down low. In little dish pass underneath. Thunstead coming away with it.
Yeah, and a nice look, Kim, but just really hard to handle. It was kind of like a fastball below the knees. And
right. Well, let's turn it over to you, Dave, with 9:33 to go here in the half.
Well, you were doing just a marvelous job, Ken. Yeah, just 9.5 left to your first half action. Kroom, Dodge, Ellefson, Thunstead, and Milutinovic on the floor for the Norsemen. Down by 1. It's been a 9-8 for quite a while now. After back-to-back threes, it was Shriver and then Kroom. It's been silent since. There's a nice inside feed. Baseline drive.
That was Miller again, too. He's big underneath there.
Yeah, the defensive rotation there, Ken. Someone didn't get down where they needed to go, and Coach Dan Dwyer pointed it out quickly. So here come the Knights. Up by 1. A little reverse and nice little English, Ken, but he wasn't able to get it high enough on the glass to get it in, but he kind of backhanded it. That was Riley. There's Ellefson, mid-ranger, not able to connect, and fell into the hands of Ames. Shriver, a long-range shot by Riley, misses it. Kroom picks it up. Little hesitation, now kick back out to Dodge. Boy, he took a step backwards. That was who's the NBA player with the big beard?
Oh. Oh, yeah. The one who just got the trade?
Yeah. Just got a bankroll edition, yep.
Yeah.
Now we have a foul as Miller gets it inside. Now he'll get the opportunity for the and one.
Well, our thanks going out to a couple more of those sponsors. Sleepy Hollow on the north side of Viroqua helping us out. Along with County P, it's Snowflake Ski and Golf. Thanks to Steve Clement. Yeah, Harden.
There you go, James Harden.
Lined up with a lane violation, so Westby will get the ball. 7:46 remaining. They're down by 3.
12-9. So pressure now applied by the Knights. Milutinovic will just work it one-on-one, gets it across safely. Westby's not cutting Ken as hard as they were earlier.
Right.
And that one they tried to go back door, and that was 2 defenders standing in the way.
Yeah, that one picked off by Riley.
Riley to Krause, back up to Riley. Now inside, blocked by Thunstead. And it went off Westby. It'll remain on Alaska Luther basketball. Jumper blocked partially by Thunstead, his second of the night. Well, Ken, they're talking maybe a little bit of a snow event, they call them nowadays.
Is that
on
it?
the weekend.
Okay.
I think they call them events because they're not quite sure if they're going to be, pan out or not.
Well,
So
there
rather
you
than saying
go.
a snowstorm, they just say event. And you can decide what you think it is.
There you go.
Milutinovic trying to go down the right lane, was knocked out of his hands. Now Ellison kind of curling in. Now he'll take the jumper and gets it.
Nice job there. Well, you get a little snow, it's still an event. You get a lot of snow, it's a big event.
Just an event. That's perfect.
That's a good one.
6-minute mark. 12 Luther, 11 Westby. Kick out. Shriver. Not able to get it. Kroom pulls it down, and a little quick whistle in there.
Wow, yeah.
For the tie up, it'll stay. No, it'll go with on Alaska. Yeah. Now it looks like Thunstead is coming out. He got hit in the head the way it looks. So he'll go to the trainer. Kellen Olson in, number 15. Okay, they switched the arrow around, so.
So does Mr. Kenyon do that one? There's a great shot.
I'm thinking so. That's Kroom with 3. His second of the night.
And it's
With the shot and the
from
miss.
this side over here too, Dave. I mean, hey, he's real comfortable here.
Yeah, sometimes you find that spot you like to shoot from, and Rhett Stensling likes that elbow shot.
Yep.
Olson, baseline jumper. And another tie-up. It'll go this time to the Knights.
Well, tomorrow night I'll be in Cashton. Should be a dandy ball game. The girls' side, Bangor comes to town, ranked number 2 in the state, and Cashton, the host, ranked number 9. Cashton lost to them earlier in the year at Bangor, so looking to try and hold serve on their home court. Let's take a look at a couple more of those sponsors on this quick 30-second timeout. Vernon Communications helping us out. We appreciate them. One of the top small technology companies in the nation. Vernon Electric supporting today's broadcast. They're located out there on Saugstead Road. And how about Vernon Manor Healthcare Center when it comes to rehabilitative care?
Open look for 3, in and out. Rebounded inside. The putback no good. And Westby will get their hands on it. 5-minute mark here, first half action. JV contest. Kroom off the feed from Milutinovic. It's good.
That was a great look.
Riley working against Kroom. Floats it into the big fella inside, and Miller, and again, he draws the foul, and he'll step to the line for 2 more free throws.
Dave, I'm not, obviously I'm more of the wrestling side of things, but it just looks like he's got a half a step on that Norseman defense getting inside, and we're playing either from the side or from behind.
Yeah, and he takes up a lot of space, and he makes himself available.
He does.
He makes himself big down in that post. Not able to connect the second one. That was his sixth and seventh free throw in the first half. Now it's put back by Horseman.
Little left-handed hook shot. Baby hook.
Ellison got the Kroom. He gets to the baseline. I'll give it to Chose. Back to Ellison. Looking for a little help. Finds Olsen. Well, a little mishandling the basketball between Dylan and Bull. Bull's able to get on the floor and kind of tie up the Knights, so it keeps the possession down here. (16-15) Norseman. Dodge with the ball. Goes to Milutinovic, cuts, gets it right back, finishes it, now step to the line.
That was quite an entry pass, too. You could see he put a little spin on the ball when he made that pass. Dodge held it position and picked up the foul.
Unable to convert. Ellison will track it down the corner. Schultz is out. He likes that move, Ken. He just kind of curls to the middle of the lane and step to the line and shoot two.
As he goes to the line, our thanks to VMH, that's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, south side of downtown Viroqua. And our thanks to VFW of Viroqua. They are on the south end of town. Chose made one of two.
Makes it 19-15.
Oh boy.
And just another inside entry to Horseman, and he finishes it.
That was your reverse layup, huh?
That was it. Two-point game, under 3 minutes, first half. Funstead set to return for a Norseman, along with Riley and Shriver for the Knights. Miss. Rebound miss. And Milutinovic ties it, tracks it down. I thought Miller did a good job backing himself in, Ken. He just wasn't very used to shooting with that left hand, I don't think. Dodge with the attempt, swatted away by Miller. Saver with the three, too heavy. Offensive rebound, nice dish down to the baseline, kick to the middle of the lane. And not able to finish it was Horseman. Now a whistle.
Brett Kroom battling in there for the ball. But I think they called him for being out of bounds as he wound up sliding out.
Long three-pointer, and Thunstead comes down with it.
I really like how Thunstead gets himself in position for rebounds. He's ready to get after it.
Now he'll take the jumper from the left side and hit the three.
That's even better.
Working both ends of the floor. His fifth point of the game. Westby girls playing in West Salem tonight. That junior varsity game right now. We got 4 minutes left in the first half. Westby's up 12-7. Here it's 22-17. Westby ahead of Luther. Kind of quietly have built this 5-point lead.
Right.
This is a nice entry, good position again by Miller. Ellison down in the corner. Taylor will take another one. This one will be short. Looked like his hand was hit. You can see his release, he wasn't allowed to follow through.
Yep.
Something stopped his follow through. It was the hand of big number 35, Miller.
Well, number 2 and Riley went out of the ballgame. I didn't see who came in, though, Dave.
I think 21 came back on the floor, and Krause.
Okay.
Kroom now goes inside to Milutinovic. Did a good job of getting up after that ball. Into the lane, tries to create some space. Not able to. And here come the Knights. 12 seconds left. Little Euro step around Ellison. And a foul by the Knights. Just their 5th.
So they're going to have to go the length of the court here with 8.3 seconds remaining.
Well, I think Milutinovic lost track of the clock, Ken, as he tried to get a baseline pass. It hit the end line, and with that, the horn blows. It is 22-19 right now. The Norsemen with this lead in this JV contest.
Thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club bringing you tonight's ball game. And also we want to take a look at the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum. By the way, Carl Zuby, the president for that Viroqua Booster Club. And the Viroqua Food Co-op bringing you tonight's action here from the Westby Fieldhouse. Stop in there for your organic food. Excuse me. And how about a final one here, and we'll take a break. Fossatag Funeral Home, located in Westby, in Viroqua and surrounding communities. 22-19, the Norsemen with the lead will return here in just about 4 minutes. Welcome back to Westby. Ken Manning along with Dave Gluck as we get set for second half action here. The Norsemen out in front 22-19 in this JV ball game, but the Knights will get first opportunity and stepping out of bounds, maybe pushed out of bounds, I guess. Horseman draws the first foul. That's going to go against Chose. So underneath their own basket, there's a good hands. Wow, what a job there by the Norseman and Bo Milutinovic. And then Dodge with a big save, Dave.
Yeah, I say they both are pretty athletic moves by those two young men.
Well, he was skying. He was above the chairs. Here is Winiger. Did we see Jack in the first half?
I thought he was out there briefly, but maybe not.
I just don't remember now.
I wouldn't think they would have. I think they'd want to keep him for a couple quarters of varsity. But
right. Well, Jack was able to get the first bucket here in the second half. Trying to answer in and out, no good by Bryant. 24-19 at the 15-minute mark. Rebound coming away from Miller. Horseman with the shot. That was real strong.
Yeah, he's not as much touch when he's more than 4 feet away, isn't he?
Right.
That was like that was a brick, Ken.
He would be shooting like I would.
Yeah, he slammed that one into the backboard.
Here is hang in the air, no good. Rebound coming up by Ellison. And the foul on Miller from behind. That'll even the team fouls at 1 each. But Miller with his second foul of the evening. Strumke comes into the ball game. Number 23. The shot long here by the Norseman. And the Knights back down the court here in a hurry. Lob inside to Horseman. And oh, well, now there he had a little touch.
Yeah, he's good right down that block.
Yeah, he knew he was going to use the glass.
Well, he just seals so well, too, Ken. You see how he just totally sealed up the defensive player and made himself really big in there for an easy entry pass.
24-21. A minute had ticked off. We're just under 14. Whoa, there's a nice little drive. Jack again.
Yeah, just curled around and went right to the basket. No one stopping him. He kept going.
Now a bit of an unforced error here. Well, not a bit. It was an unforced error. The Knights threw that one over here right underneath us. Miscommunication between the person with the inbound. Speaking of, there's a pass. Oh, back of the rim and kicks out right into the hands of Horseman. Back down the court comes Riley. Double teamed on the baseline. Ball tipped by the Norseman. Falls into the hands of Winiger. Good job on that collapse defensively there, Dave.
Yeah, 5-point lead here for the Norsemen, 26-21.
Winiger with 4 points so far, matching his number in this second half. Over to Dodge. Dodge looks inside, comes back out on the wing. Now Milutinovic wants to go inside. Chose wants the ball, but he just can't get free of Miller. So Dodge takes the shot. No, there's a block, but I think the follow through will create the foul. So Bo will go to the line here. And our thanks going out to Timeout Black, the Westby Co-op Creamery, helping us out, and the Westby Co-op Credit Union. 26-21 here. It's a quick 30-second timeout, Dave, and tell you what, up and down the court again, but so far this time the pace seems to be favoring the Norsemen here. So we're getting ready for the teams to come out after the timeout by Luther. Whatever it was, the coach Balfens wanted to talk things over. So Bowl goes to the line here at the 12:45 mark. Shot is off the very, very front of the rim. In the act of shooting, so he gets the 2. That one was much nicer looking shot as it zipped through the netting. Well, Miller will get a rest here with 3 fouls. And into the ball game comes number 25. Returning once again is Austin Ames. Here's the wraparound. The shot is up, no good. That was by Krause. And Winiger across the timeline. Jack has really filled out the course of from one year to the next, it seems like.
Yeah, likely in the weight room, and makes a big difference in today's game.
Oh boy, does it ever. Well, you know, and if you're eating right and hitting the weights, now in trouble, you're going to get a timeout. Yep. That was a heads-up play by Coach Dan Dwyer. 27-21.
Over on the girls' side of things in West Salem, it's a JV contest in the second half now, Ken, just underway. Westby up 19-12 right now.
Good ball game over there. Well, let's take a quick peek while we can. American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, helping us out tonight. And when it comes to senior citizens and disabled citizens, ADRC, Agent Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. Nice inside pass, and there's a good hit by Kellen Olson.
Yeah, quick into Ellison. Ellison went right across low block to find Olson, and he was able to put it in.
Krause, I thought, might have walked, but he got the ball off just in time, apparently. Now a 3-second call here on Luther. They're going to put a little more pressure on the ball. Winiger, though, will walk it across the timeline. Up here to Bowl. And now Ellison. Ellison goes to the baseline. Ooh, somebody goes down. That was Olson. Falling on top of him was Caleb Peak. Shot no good, and a rebound coming up here right in the middle of the lane for Luther. Bryant dishes outside Krause. His shot is up and good at the free throw line.
His first 2 of the night. 6-point Westby lead.
Across the timeline comes Winiger. Olson, nice job on the pass. And they're going to say the foul is on the floor, though. Dodge flipped that ball up in the air, but it was not going to be counted. It did go in, too. They'll get the ball out to Milutinovic. His shot is short. Olson with a nice rebound. Now that foul was well away from the ball here, Dave.
I thought he called it on the kid defending Kellen.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Very nonchalant kind of call right there.
I thought it was something over on that far corner. Well, that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, the Krause had Ellison committed to trying to go up and block it, and he just stepped through him and threw it up.
Ellison's coming out of the ball game.
And the first one good by Krause. Makes it a 5-point lead.
Dodge just ripped it away from, might have been Miller, or no, excuse me, not Miller, but Ames. Shot up, no. Chose, no, a travel call. Falling backwards, he had to take a little extra step there to try and keep his balance, you might say. Well, a whole slew of changes here now.
I guess so. 20 is Christian Bateman. Miller, or Horseman, stays on the floor. Coming in is, I thought it said 50, and 43, Hawken Prostman.
Nice job on the layup there. That was Saver, Connor Saver. So do we have a number that wasn't on the...
Nope, I got it.
Oh, good, okay.
Luther drawn within 3, 29-26, 9:40 left. Jumper Winiger a little too big. Olsen with the offensive rebound putback. He's fouled, he'll step to the line. On the ground. So it'll be Westby ball underneath. Inside the Chose, a little curl. I'll tell you what, Milutovic kept it alive. Chosen came back down, grabbed it, put it in, was fouled.
While he goes to the line, we'll say thanks to the Bank of Cashin. That's Scott Wall helping us out once again.
That's good. 4 points tonight for Owen Chose. 6-point Westby lead. 9.5 left. Drive down the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Off the side of the backboard, falls into the hands of the Knights. And now I think Dodge will get called on the foul committed against Doug Horseman.
Six-team fouls for Luther and 3-team for Westby. Just the opposite of, it seemed like, at the early stages of the ball game. I remember Westby in that first half, they had committed like 4 fouls, and Luther only had 1. Kind of evened out by the time the half was done.
And he got 1 of 2. Miller waiting to come back in for the Knights. Milutinovic now looks inside the Chose. He curls, gives it to Winiger nicely, and Jack able to finish.
Tell you what, that was a tough finish, Dave, because there was 3 Knights around him.
Yeah, you had to kind of take a guy up with him because someone got their hand on the ball a little bit. Now down into the corner again. Here's Riley trying to set up Miller, and he gets over the top, and now fouled. They'll call that one on Ellefson. First one good.
Well, thanks to Bobby Johns, located on Front Street in Cashton. Thanks to Sue and the crew.
Milutinovic inside the Chose. He's got another one, Ken.
Wow. Starting to heat up a little bit.
The Knights with the turnover. Eight-minute mark approaching. 36 Norsemen, 29 Knights. There's a hit to Cutter to Winiger, kicks back out to Dodge, and he is fouled by Bateman.
Varsity game to follow. Probably somewhere around that 7:15, 7:20 mark. Tomorrow night in Cashton for a big Scenic Bluffs girls basketball game. Bangor comes to town. Saturday I'll be here as Dodge makes that one. Saturday I'll be here for the WI Division III Westby Wrestling Regional. By the way, that game, we're at a game here. Wow, that was a good follow through.
Yeah, Riley.
That wrestling tournament, we will be streaming that one to the Westby Facebook, Westby School District Facebook. So Andy Hull's getting that set up and getting the permission from the WIA. So that was, and Rush Media. So that was kind of nice. So we'll be doing that.
Meanwhile, Dodge fouled hard, and he will come to the line for two more attempts. Westby's 7-point lead. See if they can stretch it a little bit here. 7:20 left. And not able to hit those two. Remains 38-31, Westby. Boy, that was a nice entry, Kenny. Kind of put it only where Miller could get it.
They really do a nice job with that,
Yeah.
right?
And he was surrounded by three Westby kids. What I like about Miller, Ken, is he goes right up then. The ball doesn't come down, he catches it high, and he goes right up with it. Winiger with Milutinovic, Dodge, Chose, and Ellefson for the Norsemen. Miller, Horseman, Saver, Riley, and Bateman for the Knights. Varsity action to follow. Luther only one loss this year coming in here tonight. That loss going against the undefeated Panthers of West Salem.
And wasn't that just Tuesday night?
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be itching, I suppose. Coach over there with a nice entry pass. Oh.
Yeah.
He quickly sits down.
Try a little sleight of hand. It didn't quite work out, huh? Nice curl, nice pass. And Jack Winiger's making a living on that, Ken, tonight.
Yes.
Nice play defensively by Ellefson, getting up and deflecting that pass, came down with it and was fouled. So he'll walk down to the free throw line to shoot. I believe it should be the double bonus now.
Yeah, Nathan Riley, as Ellison was up in the air, gave him just the ever so slight of a nudge. But that's a safety thing there, too. 6:08 to go here, and take a look at the clock.
Ellison, a couple of quick baskets earlier tonight. Has been quiet since, misses his first one. And now unable to connect on a second. So Westby 0 for 4 in their last trips to the line. Jumper short. Winder comes away with it. Three-pointer, a little heavy. Off the back plate. And now losing control of it was Riley. So Shriver coming back in. Horseman will take a break. Be a timeout on the floor, and 5:25 left here. 40 Westby, 33 for Onalaska. Luther will check out the girls' side of things here. Again, they're playing West Salem tonight. JV action. Under 4 minutes in the second half. Westby's up 31-15.
Gotta like that score.
Darn right.
Cashton Farm Supplies supporting tonight's broadcast right out there on Highway 27. Next to Cashton and Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op in Upper Chaseburg. Well, Dodge went out of the ball game on that timeout limping, Dave, and I don't know if he got a Charlie horse in the thigh or turned the ankle a little bit, but it looks like he's going to come back out.
Well, I tell you what, he is not afraid to bang around out there. He plays hard.
He does. Yes.
You know, I say bang around, not meaning out of control either.
No,
he's physical.
Yeah, he's getting after things. Yep. Now he is going to stay out, and they're gonna. That's what it is. He's got a Charlie horse, so trying to get that stretched out.
Saber gets into the lane. Boy, he drew some heavy contact there, and nothing called. Well, Ken, you know, in the last foul that Saber committed, he kind of let the referee know that he wasn't too happy about it. Yeah, so it kind of makes you wonder sometimes, doesn't it? It's the same official. He probably thought, well,
yeah,
here you go.
Okay, never mind.
Westby with the turnover. And the Knights, you know, just haven't been able to take advantage of turnovers. Now they're missing stuff inside the second half that they weren't missing in the first half.
Oh, absolutely. You're right, Dave. That is something else, because that point-blank range like that in Miller was deadly in the first half.
Now a little runner by Elson, unable to get it to go. And Milutinovic on the foul.
Yeah, Bo just kind of lost his position a little bit and up in the air and just couldn't stop.
Riley with the three. Offensive rebound and putback by Miller.
Well, the one thing the Norsemen would not want is for Miller to start heating up again.
Yeah, you're right. The first half he did well. The only thing he struggled with was really at the free throw line. And there's a turnover. Knights push it down the floor, kick it back out. Now the three-pointer is good.
Wow.
By Sabor. And now it's a 2-point Norseman lead. Timeout on the floor. 40-38 here.
Well, we figured there'd be another wave out here, and right now it's for the Knights. Well, let's take a look at a couple more of those sponsors here as we have a full timeout. Coon Valley Telecommunications bringing you tonight's action thanks to Carol and the crew. Don't forget Culver's of Viroqua. Drive-through only, but at least the drive-through is open. And Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Thanks to Mark Effinger out here on the north side of Viroqua. Well, Dave, the Norsemen had that, about 7-8 point lead, but it's evaporated rather quickly here with the Knights.
Yeah, it sure has. So they just a minute ago we were just talking about how they just haven't been able to take advantage, and just like that they go on a 5-0 run. You know, the girls end of things kind of down to less than a minute almost left in that second half. This second half here on our site began a couple minutes ahead of the second half of the girls' game, and they're about to finish up
They're
over
almost
there.
done.
But Westby's got a big lead there, 35-18.
All right, well, we're going to swing back here. Norseman will have the ball on the inbound.
So some defensive pressure by the Knights. Trap and dodge on the baseline. Gets it up to Ellefson. Fastball to Olsen, collects it.
You'd like to think that Kellen must play offensive end or something, because that was a hard pitch.
Good thing you saw it coming, huh?
Yeah.
Winiger set the check in. Must be looking now just to run really good offense. They've been getting that, able to hit the man cutting most of the night. Oh, just lost a handle on that. And Schreiber not able to handle it.
Oh.
And now Miller. See what I like about that play by Winiger. Miller took himself out of that, Ken. He got himself underneath the behind the backboard and under the hoop.
Yeah.
And Jack just pinned him there. So when he went up, he just hit the bottom of the rim. It was nicely defended.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play. Thanks to Embroidery and More, Greg Danes and crew out here at 210D Swigum Road.
Winner getting one of two, 3-point game now, third 3-minute mark. Knights have battled within two. Drive inside kick out. Jumper from the free throw line. And Winiger gets the rebound. So 2:30 left here.
Trying to burn some time, we say thanks to Gasser's Bar and Grill, bringing you today's action. North side of Viroqua. Gunderson Health is the Viroqua Clinic.
Milutinovic up the Winiger, 2-minute mark. The Knights only down by 3. Now they're kind of dialing it up a little bit more. And there's a foul committed by Miller. That'll send Ellefson to the line to shoot 2. For 2 from the line tonight is Dylan.
Miller himself now has 4 fouls, Dave, as he comes out of the ball game. Probably get him back in with a minute to go.
Ellefson getting the second one gives Westby a 4-point lead. And now the Knights will step to the line.
Well, go ahead.
I say shooting would be Cole Bryant.
Main Street Mobile Mart supporting the broadcast in Viroqua.
Not able to connect. Now a three-pointer on the way. No good. Elfs is able to get it out in there. Up to Dodge. And he did a nice job of controlling the body, but couldn't get it to go through. And now Milutinovic with the foul, and that's not what Coach Dwyer wants.
Yeah, you give him a chance to score with the clock stopped.
Yeah, you're right on, Ken. With a minute 29 left.
They're going to keep themselves in the ball game.
And Bryant not able to miss it. He's missed both his free throw attempts, and now it looks like a travel call. And coming in is going to be Miller for Bryant. Did you say the Horseman was fouled out?
You know, I didn't think he did.
You would think he'd be in there.
Yeah, you think so. Maybe he did.
Nice little spin, floater inside. Up and in for Justin Miller. Down by 2, 42-40. There's a foul high. That'll send Winiger to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Out here on the north side of Westby, it is Nordic Lanes, thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl.
Well, I tell you what, the free throw line has not been good to Westby right now. They are a 7 of 19.
Ouch.
From the line. And they'll get that one. 8 of 20. Up by 3, 43-40. Knights trying to get this thing tied up. Inside. And played defensively pretty darn good there by Chose. He didn't give up position. He didn't go up to try to block anything, but just kept his position.
Yep.
And now, I'll tell you what, Justin Miller may have fouled out.
Yep, you're right. Into the ball game will be Cole Bryant, sophomore. Miller, a sophomore. He's going to be around for a couple years. He's a solid ball player.
Boy, Westby has a chance to really put this thing away, and they just can't do it from the line right now. .44-40. Three-pointer on the way, and good by Shriver. And now we have a timeout. Westby, as the Knights have pulled within 1.
Wow. We'll take a quick look at those sponsors once again. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. Thanks to Premier Co-op helping us out tonight. And appreciate their support with Ace Hardware. Well, those are your sponsors. We hope that you're enjoying this Western Wisconsin Video Production, LLC, of Westby Boys Basketball. JV side, we got a good one going on. It's 44-43. Well, I thought it was going to be a 30-second timeout because they were all standing, but they're standing because they're ready to get back out there. Coach is finishing up on things, so... And again, just that reminder to be about, it's going to be at least 7:20, 7:25 now before the varsity will get out there on the floor.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ken, we were talking about the Westby free throw shooting, 7 of 19 so far for the game, not very well. Then you go over to the Luther side, they're 7 of 17. So both sides just really struggling from the line.
It's like, I guess I'm thinking maybe the coaches will be working on that tomorrow.
I don't know.
Or tomorrow morning.
Westby spreads out the front court. Winiger with a cleared a little space there in the Dodge. Dodge gets it. Again, a 3-point lead. Three-pointer quickly. Bryant with the offensive rebound, gets up to Savor, and not able to handle it. Dodge trying to spin out of trouble, and Ellison gets fouled.
Well, you know, Bryant, I think he wanted to kick it back out and try and have one of his teammates hit a three, and the crowd was going, shoot it. So then there was a groan when he passed it out. Oh. Can't win for losing.
Big free throw, Ken.
Yes.
Send us to a 4-point, 2-possession lead. Well, it could still be a 1 possession if they hit a 3 and get fouled on it.
That's true.
And blocked by Milutinovic. Winiger gets a hold of it. Now he's fouled.
So Winiger will step up to the line. The Norsemen step away. Jack was strong on the back of the rim. Same spot again.
And that'll do it here. So JV kind of hanging on at the end here. It's got a little ugly, but you know, ugly wins are wins.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Sometimes, you know, they're good to battle through.
Well, right.
Yeah,
right.
So Justin Miller leading the way for the Knights with 14. Doug Horseman had 11. For Westby, Jack Winiger has 10 for the night. All of those in the second half. Brett Kroom had 8. All of those in the first half. So good win for the JV squad here, 47-43.
Hope you enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production, LLC, with Dave Gluck, Ken Manning, saying thanks again. Stay tuned. Varsity coming right up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. Along with me tonight, joining me once again, is Dave Gluck. And Dave, we saw the JV squad hang on for victory, and now the task at hand is always the difficult Onalaska Luther Knights. Whoops, I'm sorry, I did it again.
Onalaska coming in here 9-1 on the year. They're led by a junior 41, Gavin Proudfoot, with 14.5 games of points a game. He's at 6'7". And then also Isaiah Schwichtenberg, also another lengthy young man. He's at 6'3", just a sophomore, 12 points or 10 points a game. And then James Biedenbender, who has 8.8 points a game. They're tall, Ken, and they have a lot of depth on that bench. And when I say they're tall, they don't have one or two kids. They have at least 12 kids over 6'2".
Oh my goodness. I remember that Lorch boy from before, and he had an older brother too.
Yes.
He's kind of filling out now, though.
This young man is, yeah, he's a senior now, and he's a little bigger than his brother was.
Yes.
So Gavin Bergdahl, the senior, will start along with Grant McCulley, Hudson Lipsky, a junior, Cale Griffin, 13, and then freshman in Rhett Stensling. As far as the Knights go, it is Proudfoot. 41, 35 is Lorsch. 25 is Biedenbender. 24 is Schwichtenberg. And 20 is Lyndon Bias. No jump ball, just a side out, and the Luther Knights will have it.
And here we go. It's going to be Beidendorf to inbound over here to 24 in Schwichtenberg. And the Knights getting things started here with the ball on the outside of the perimeter here. Looking things over once again. Bias over here to the near side. Bounce pass down low. Lorch will go back out to the top of the key. They'll come back inside to Proudfoot, and they move the ball back to the perimeter. Here's a drive, spin, turn around, back to Lorch. He wants to go inside, and the ball's taken away. Nice job in there by McCauley as he stepped in between the offensive man and the pass. And turnover number 1 here on Luther. Here's a drive. That's Bergdahl. Kicks it back out to Lipsky. Lipsky on the move back here to the near side. And we're going to get a reach-in foul. That's going to go on number 24 in Schwichtenberg. Schwichtenberg committing foul number 1. Griffin will inbound. Gets it out here to the freshman. Back up to the top with Lipsky. Of course, that freshman is Stensling. Here's a shot on the way. Front of the rim, no good. Contested 3. Lipsky came up just a touch short. There's a turnaround. That one, no. Point blank range. Couldn't get it. And look at that young man go. Ripping the ball away was Stensling.
So Proudfoot with the miss down low, Ken. And a tie up underneath. It's Norseman basketball.
6'7" is Proudfoot, as you mentioned, Dave. Boy, they are big, and he's not thin. He's a solid young man, but Stensling really fought hard on that. Bounce pass, trying to get it in to Stensling as he broke to the bucket, and looked like the pass might have been behind Stensling a little. Here comes Luther. No score here. Actually, I thought Westby was going to pick up a score in that one, but not able to connect. They'll come back out to the top with Bias. 25 and Beidendorf. Lorch moves to his right. Here comes a shot. Little 8-footer, no good. Still not able to connect. Switchtenberg. Put a little too much oomph on that one, and nice play underneath there by McCauley, too, coming away with that rebound.
Yeah, he's a strong young man. He can really get off the floor. You're not going to push him around.
The Norsemen are going to have to play just a top-notch ball here against the much larger Onalaska Luther squad. Here's Lipsky. Now Griffin. McCauley trying to make a move on Lorch, or check that Proudfoot, and we're going to get a foul underneath. That might go against Lorch.
Yeah, it's going to. He pushed Stensling as he came through the lane.
So Norsemen to inbound underneath their own basket. There's Stensling. Oh, that one's rejected. Lorch timed that one pretty well.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to score from in that area, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know if one pump fake is going to do it, Dave.
Well, I'd certainly give them at least one because they like to block, obviously.
Yes, they do. You're right. Thanks going out to those terrific sponsors we'll be mentioning along the way, as hitting the first bucket of the night is Bias. Hanging in the air. Well, it took almost 2 minutes. Minute and 5, was it?
Yep.
So before first bucket was down that perimeter, here's a nice bounce pass, and there's a good fake.
Boy, it took a great entry, and that was a nice job by McCauley just hanging in the air, Ken.
Unfortunately, he also had to change his shot. Proudfoot gets that bucket, and an easy turn and layup for him.
That's had some zip into it, didn't it?
It did, didn't it? Yes. Thunstead getting set to come in. Here's McCauley swinging back to the outside, over to Griffin from Lipsky. Here's a three by Bergdahl, and he hit it.
Well, Gavin was hot from there 2 nights ago. He was 7 of 8 from the floor, I believe, Ken, and 5 of 6 from three-point lane.
That's right. I remember you saying that. Yeah, he was. He gets a nice start here tonight against the Knights. Setting up shot with the 3. No. Stensling getting the touch, and over to Gavin once again. Bergdahl comes over here to Stensling and Griffin. That ball nearly picked off by Bias. Skip pass over to the far side, back up to Bergdahl. Bergdahl trying to direct traffic. Now comes over here to Lipsky. Lipsky waits. Now looks to make a move. And the pass picked off. Tried to get it over to Griffin. Now that entry pass once again, and just too big. Proudfoot able to lay that one up and in. Well, they do that all night long. It's going to be a tough night for the Norsemen. Somehow, and I don't know, Dave, how do you put a body on somebody that big and not get run over?
You're giving up so many inches to begin with. Nice reverse layup there by Griffin.
That was nice. He was in the air and got that reverse layup for 2. It's 6-5. Shot is up and good by Beidendorf. Now 8-5 Luther. And the timeout here by Westby. 12:29 to go here. 8-5 score. We'll take a look at some of those sponsors.
Yeah, and while Ken's doing that, 10-minute mark here to West Salem Westby girls game, first half action. Westby down 21-11 right now.
Okay. Thanks to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, bringing you tonight's action. It's the family that you choose. And ADRC of Vernon County Age and Disability Resource Center reminds you to give them a call at 637-5201 if you know of somebody that maybe is in a difficult spot, tough time of the year with us cold. They'll see what they can do to try and help. and the Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall and crew. Reminding you, still at the bank on Main Street for all kinds of mortgages, HSAs, savings accounts, and more. Trying to save that one. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by Lorch.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Macaulay.
I was going to say, Macaulay, where'd he come from?
Yeah, he was looking down and did a great job of, not getting his feet out of bounds and got rid of it.
I thought for sure he was going to be in trouble. Got to get the ball across. They're able to do just that as Kroom has come into the ball game, along with Thunstead. Here's Bergdahl. Winds up running into a wall in Lorch. There's a great little move by Macaulay. Somehow getting through the land of the Giants, huh?
Just attacked the rim, and that was a great job.
Back over to the far side it goes. Lorch back up on the top, goes down low, Proudfoot, and that's an easy two. Well, I tell you what, he's going to have a heyday tonight if something doesn't change on that one, and that's just a tough assignment, no matter who's going to keep track of him. Proudfoot is solid at 6'7".
Thunstead now on the floor forward. Westby, he came in when Kroom came in.
Kroom shot off to the right a little bit. Macaulay thought that the ball should stay with the Norseman, but the official felt otherwise. Thanks to Bobby Johns also on Front Street in Cashton. A great place to go when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinners. Don't forget the Friday Night Fish beginning at 4 o'clock. Let's take a look here now. Into the ball game is number 43 and Logan Barr. He's a freshman, Dave, at 6'5". Bias makes that one on a layup. Now partially blocked. Bias with the save. Inside pass. Oh, my goodness.
Tim Seiler.
Yeah, I was going to say capitalizing was Seiler. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. I'm glad you did.
Glad I could help you out, Tim.
I need it. Time out here as it's 14-7 doubling up on the Norsemen. The Luther Knights out in front. More of those sponsors, along with Cash and Farm Supplies, we mentioned Ernie Peterson, your organic farming specialist out there on Highway 27, reminding you when it comes to feed, the seed, whatever it might be sure to call in those experts. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, integral part of that Chaseburg, Stoddard, and Red Mound communities. Stop in for all your fuel products, whether it's for your tractors, other farm equipment, vehicles, Cenex gasoline. Here we go with the Norseman. This is Griffin. He's going to drive, stop, going to try and pop that one, overshot the mark. Great save over there by Stensling. Griffin for three this time around, and he was right on target. What a nice shot there by Griffin. 14-10, Luther over here to the near side with Barr. At 6'5" freshman, I didn't know you could grow them that big anymore. Man. Here is a nice long rebound by Griffin. Over to Lipsky, he gets it across the timeline. Slowing things down just a little bit now as we approach the 10-minute mark. Norseman trying to work the ball around. We say thanks to Culver's of Viroqua bringing you today's action. And of course, they have a flavor of the day each and every day. Drive-through only, folks. The dining room is not open. Inside pass. Oh, right off the back of, I believe that was Seiler on the pass.
Now we have a foul underneath on the Knights. We'll see who that went on.
So a wholesale change here as Lorch comes back in. Also entering.
Yep, Schwitzenberg comes back on.
Okay.
Biedenbender comes back on.
Oh, he wanted to go for the dunk and not able to do it. That was Lorch. Well, he'll want to make up for that somewhere along the way tonight. Rebound coming away, Bias. Kicks the ball out. 3 is no good, and a long rebound on the far side to Lipsky. Let's turn the baton over to Dave Gluck here as the Norsemen come down the court.
You're just hitting the names all straight finally, Ken.
That's why I want to give it up now.
Westby hanging around here. It's 10-14, which early going kind of looked like it was just going to be a runaway with the from underneath the basket, but Westby doing a good job of hanging in here. Winiger blocked from the backside by Lorsch, and now the three-pointer on the way comes up short from Seiler. The Knights are long, tall and they're long.
Well, thanks to Nathan King. Apparently, Facebook had kicked off for a little bit, but we're back up and running on that side.
Getting the ball nicely into the middle of Winiger. Nice ball pass down to Stensley, not able to field it cleanly. Now they're tied up. They're going to call it travel. It'll be Westby basketball. So 20 is Bias, 24 Schwichtenberg, 25 Biedenbender. Lorsch is 35, and 3 is Seiler for the Knights. Westby's got Griffin, Stensling, Winiger, Lipsky, and Thunstead. That three-pointer missed by Lorsch.
You don't usually see him off that far, it seemed like. But
he missed a long one, and he missed one right at the rim.
Yes, he did, yep.
Maybe you'll have a middle game. I think we're going to find out at some point in time.
I think you're right.
Seiler almost stealing that basketball. McCauley coming back in, Kroom coming back in for Westby. Proudfoot for the Knights comes back in. Stensling, Griffin getting a break, and Seiler for the Knights taking a break. 7:52 mark, 10-14 on Alaska Luther. Girls side of things, 5 minutes left in the first half in West Salem. West Salem up by 20, 33-13.
Wow.
Westby just looking really to run some really good offense. Get some good screens. And try not to turn it over, right? Lipsky working against Bias. Now gets a little turnaround 8-footer. Off the back of the rim, kicks out. Proudfoot gives it up to Schwichtenberg. And McCauley with a good play in the baseline, getting it to Thunstead.
You know, he is Mr. Hustle, and that's what saved it there.
Lipsky now brings it across the timeline. 7-minute mark, still down by 4 only. Is Westby 10-14. Thunstead tries baseline, cut off by Biedenbender, the sophomore. And that one picked off by Schwichtenberg, and he took it coast to coast. 16-10. McCauley dribbled into the double team, kicks it back out to Lipsky, comes across with it, and 10 wasn't able to get there.
Thanks going out to one more of those sponsors. How about Mark Evinger? Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service on the north side of Arauco. Stop in and check out their Simplicity snow blowers. They got some dandy ones there.
Stensling, Kroom, and Bergdahl coming back in for Westby. Inside the Proudfoot, kick back out here to Schwichtenberg. He misses it in the Lorsch's hand. Now Biedenbender over to Bias inside feed. Goes off the hands of Proudfoot. And now coming back on for the Knights is Barr, 6'5" freshman. He will come in for Lyndon Bias.
Bias finally a senior, huh?
Yeah, he's been around for a while too, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah, a couple years ago, he just caused all kinds of havoc on Westby. Put up almost 30, I think, that night.
Yeah.
Just crazy shooting. Westby down by 6 here. 16-10. Griffin, long three-pointer, short. Grabbed by Schwichtenberg. Takes it, reverses sides, and lays it in with the left hand. Isaiah Schwichtenberg.
I think that was Kroom on the defense. He did what he had to do, and then just a good changeover is what it amounted to.
Good finish by the sophomore. Approaching 5 minutes here. And that one's picked off by Schwichtenberg. Just a little pickpocket job there, and controls the body, picks up 2 more. It's 10, Westby 20, Luther 5:01. The girls' side of things, 2:18 left in the first half. Westby down still 35-18.
Well, let's take another peek at some of those sponsors. Our thanks going out to Greg Danes, that's Embroidery and More, 210D Swigum Road. Stop in when it comes to, well, T-shirts, maybe some jackets, hats, team apparel of any sort, pullovers, you name it. They can take care of things for you. Our thanks also going out to Gasser's Bar and Grill, helping us with tonight's ball game. Stop in there for great sandwich specials, basket specials, pizzas, and much more. That's Gasser's on the north side of Viroqua. And when it comes to your health care, the Viroqua Clinic, part of that excellent Gunnarsson Health System. 637-3195, that's the number to call. And how about one more as the teams get ready to come out onto the court? Main Street Mobile Mart. Thanks to Rob and Tammy and all the crew over there on Main Street Mobile Mart, your only family convenience store owned by a family. And, of course, that Synergy Mobile Fuel. Back to Dave.
Yeah, glad to have everyone with us tonight. Looks like the Facebook is up and running again. So, and talking about putting it down is Bergdahl. His second three-pointer. Now we're going to go inside the Proudfoot is Luther. And Bergdahl coming down defensively, grabbing the arms of Proudfoot, not allowing him to get the shot off. So that'll send Gavin Proudfoot to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Bias coming back onto the floor, as well as Schwichtenberg. Looks like also a new player up here talking to Lipsky. Ken, I didn't catch who that is for Luther.
Is it
number 4?
4, yep.
Eli Bolstead. Eli's 5'5".
What's he doing out there?
And another steal by Schwichtenberg.
You just have to have crisp passes the whole night long.
Like we mentioned earlier, they're long. They got, and they play those passing lanes real well. McCulley, good fake. That time Proudfoot stayed down. Good dish to Stensling, and there's Proudfoot.
The crowd, no wonder they travel well. They want to see all these blocks.
Yeah, they have a lot of people here from Luther. Inside to Lipsky. Changes direction, floater, has it. Nice offensive move by Hudson Lipsky for his first 2 of the game. Inside, it tried to get to Proudfoot. Good hands by McCulley.
Lipsky falling out of bounds, actually got the ball over to Griffin on a really nice pass.
Stensling finds himself in trouble and off his leg. So Thunstead coming back in. Right, we'll get a break. 3:54 left here, first half action. 23 Luther, 15 Westby.
Thanks going out to those sponsors. all kinds of great fun at Nordic Lanes throughout the year. Doesn't matter what season, something's happening at Nordic Lanes. Try all their favorite specials. Wednesday, by the way, their what I want to say, their mashed potatoes, gravy, meatballs. Oh my goodness, is that ever something?
Bias with the drive, McCauley with the rejection at the backboard. Westby looking to get this thing at 6, and there's another runner by Lipsky.
Well, stay with it if it's working.
If it's not working from beyond, go inside, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, you kind of have to play a little fearless right now.
Yeah, you just have to go out and play hard. Schwichtenberg now with the ball, working against Bergdahl. He goes into the middle to Proudfoot, and Proudfoot collects it and puts it in. There's going to be a 30-second timeout on the floor. Luther halftime now at West Salem, where the West Salem girls are leading Westby 35-22. It was 33-13, Ken.
Wow.
So the Lady Norse have made a bit of a comeback to take it in the halftime.
Right here, 25-17 Luther. And we want to say thanks to another one of those terrific sponsors. Let's take a look at Premier Co-op, located here in downtown Westby. Of course, you got those huge grain bins out there in the industrial park. We thank them for supporting the farming industry since 1893. They've been taking care of business. Right Choice Construction here on Black River Avenue. Contact Rich and get a free estimate for your next renovation job. Might be the roof of your home, whatever the case might be, but they are willing and able to lend you a hand.
So Luther staying with the full court pressure. Must be getting it across into the hands of Lipsky, who gives it up to Bergdahl, and he'll set things up here and get things rolling. 2:30 marked, 17 Westby, 25 Luther. Stenciling with Griffin, Lipsky, McCauley, and Bergdahl. Three-pointer, Bergdahl got it. That guy is nothing but on fire. He lit himself up on Tuesday, and he stayed burning.
Yes, he did.
That's a nice move right there at a 25 and Biedenbender. Took it to the baseline, just a little bit of a jump hook. 2 minutes left here, first half action. JV action, Westby beating Luther 47-43. Under 2 minutes, a Lipsky jumper from the free throw line. And Bias on the picking it up. Inside to Lorish, and he finishes. Quick high-low entry. Isaiah Lorish able to finish. Inside McCauley, and Westby quick in transition as Grant McCauley scores at the backboard. Not too many baskets from that range, is there, Ken?
No, there's you got to be really, really careful.
They just beat the defense down the floor. Inside to Lorish again. Basket and the foul.
I think the last thing you want to do is get into a foot race with these guys.
Well, they've got some kids that can run.
And they make those long strides, and all of a sudden they're at the basket. That's what they got to watch out for. Well, a couple of changes as they make those changes. Our thanks going out to the Riverbank. That's Kevin Blusky. In Viroqua, the Wisconsin-based company that takes care of business only in Wisconsin. Farm, home, condos, personal property. Be sure to contact Kevin.
So under a minute now. McCauley down in the corner with Proudfoot on him. Norseman going to bring it on this side of the floor. Quick hands by Bias, Ken. He was able to reach in and knock that ball off of Grant's foot. You notice the defender down low, Proudfoot in that situation. He knew Westby was going to pass to the corner and then had that cut coming, and he wasn't going to let that pass come back to the middle. He's seen that for a couple of years. Schwichtenberg in trouble, gets it out to Proudfoot, and they're going to bring it around here. And now it looks like we have a timeout called by Onalaska Luther with a lead of 31-22 here over Westby. Brad Schopper, the longtime coach, Ken, he's been there for a while, hasn't he?
He has. He continues to develop those teams that will get up and down the court. Thanks going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Health in Cashton, the corporate office. We thank Mary Freiberg and all of her wonderful professional health members, from chiropractic, medical, behavioral. I think they even have acupuncture there. Well, they come back with 18 seconds exactly on the clock. Bias gets the ball in, quick inside pass. Proudfoot is going to be fouled here. They're going to call that one on Macaulay, Dave, which he's not quite sure about that. He thought he was established and stayed straight up in the air.
Yeah. It seemed like it, but we're way up here. We're not right down there either. But Proudfoot will step to the line to shoot his third. He's 0 for 3 so far on the year free throw line. He's only shooting 48%. As opposed to his field goal average, Ken, which is 65% and at close range, right?
Yeah.
Griffin with the rebound. Under 10 seconds left here. Screen up on high by McCulley. Good job defensively to push Lipsky out there. And probably not the shot that Hudson wanted to get off, but he got one off with some pretty good pressure defense in his face. Right now it's 22-31, Luther at the half.
Well, we hope you're enjoying watching this first half action here between the Knights and the Norsemen. It's been a dandy one as they go up and down the court. I want to say thanks personally to Sleepy Hollow, that's Levon, Michelle, and all the great crew. As well, we wound up having to look for another vehicle about 3 weeks ago now. And once again, they come through and help. And I mean, it's everybody, all three facilities giving us a chance to look things over, try some vehicles, and before we finally made our decision. But there's the place to go. On the north side of Iroquois, it's Sleepy Hollow. Well, 31-22 is your halftime score. And we'll take a look at some of those halftime stats in the scoring with Dave Gluck.
Yeah, Gavin Proudfoot leading the way for Luther with 8 points and also getting 8 out of Schwichtenberg. Westby, meanwhile, getting 9 out of Bergdahl, 3 of 3 from the three-point line, and 5 out of Griffin.
Well, we'll take a break here, come back. We've got about just under 9 minutes to go, and the teams will return to the floor. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. Back we come to Westby. Ken Manning along with Dave Gluck as we bring you the second half action. And a real good ball game so far here as they put the 18 minutes on the board. 31-22, Luther out in front. Check and see how they get things going here to begin this second half action. Luther with the first opportunity. Little spin move over there by Switchtenberg. Shot is up and good. That was Bias.
Yeah, nice looking jumper just inside the free throw line. Luther continuing with this full court pressure, and now Lorish fouled Griffin.
Well, that might be what, number 2 on him? It is number 2. So Griffin to inbound, gets it over here to the far side. That was Bergdahl. Now Lipsky down the far sideline. He goes. Baseline, he gets the opening. His shot is strong over the top. He might have been surprised that he was in so well, but had a good look at the basket.
I think that's one too, Ken, and he also knew Proudfoot was behind him, so when he shot that, he really did. He worked hard to keep the ball way out in front of his chest as long as he could.
That's an excellent point, actually, yeah.
That was just heads-up play by Hudson, just not able to get it. We got it up there, just not able to get it down, and now a frustration foul, I think, on the backside.
Lorish with the 2 on quick inbound, making that look pretty easy. Here's Lipsky. Bergdahl, Stensling. Oh, he wanted to make the pass. Oh, he's going to get it back. No, it's stolen again. Bergdahl was there, and then Proudfoot, they battled for it. And we're going to get a foul on Proudfoot. Or no, check that. Bergdahl, I guess, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
So that's his first, and the first on the team here in the second half. Hanging in the air with that shot. Oh, right around that free throw line. Switchtenberg able to take care of business. This ball going out of bounds. Off from Bergdahl. Bias on the defensive side. And Kenny Halverson, the head coach, no choice but to call a timeout, as coming up here quickly with 6 points are the Knights.
Yeah, Bias doing a real job. Good job that time, Ken, of actually reaching out in front and then driving the ball back into Bergdahl and off Bergdahl out of bounds.
Well, let's take a look while we got a second here. Let's see, where are we at here? I think we're at Vernon Communications. I don't know if we mentioned them yet. Thanks to Vernon Communications for their terrific support of tonight's ball game and, of course, throughout the year. Check out their bundles and save. Also, we'll take a look at Snowflake Ski and Golf. We thank Steve Clement, reminding you of Monday Night Wings. Don't forget their Friday Night Fish. All that down at Timber Coulee, County P. Well, the shot up, no good. Following and getting his own rebound. Now handing the ball off, Proudfoot, but he did a double take on the walk.
Yeah, a little shuffle in there. You know what, Ken, that was only the third, actually 4 3-point attempts by Luther. They haven't had to go outside with it too often.
No, you're right. Bergdahl. I didn't see what the call was.
He just got trapped in the corner down there by Lorsch at 6'7" and by Schwichtenberg at 6'3".
And he must have stepped out of bounds then. Okay. So the inbound, Schwichtenberg, back up on the top. Bias goes inside. There's Lorish. And, that's an easy 2. Griffin trying to get the ball in. That's picked off. And up, no good. Rebound, that's Griffin. He's got 3 people. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout, Norseman. And let's see what they're going to do. I think they might go with a full timeout. That's what they'll do, a full timeout here as they trail 39-22. Again, thanks to those sponsors, Vernon Electric Cooperative, bringing you today's action out there on Saugstead Road. Affordable electrical energy to nearly 10,000 patrons in western and southwestern Wisconsin. Well, reminder that tomorrow night I'll be in Cashton. Girls basketball game should be a dandy. It's a top 10 matchup as number 2 Bangor comes to town, take on the number 9 ranked Cashton Eagles. Bangor picking up the win on their home court, and now the rematch tomorrow night. Also, the WIA Division III regionals and Division II, along with Division I, going on throughout the state. I'll be right back here in Westby on Saturday morning, and you can watch the tournament live on Facebook. Andy Hulse, the athletic director, getting things taken care of, doing some paperwork, and getting us, allowing us to be on the air. Richard Anderson will help me out. He'll be running one of the cameras. We're going to go with the split screen. Here's a nice inside pass. McCauley, and he got the bounce.
Now, Grant has had success in there, hasn't he?
I was just thinking, you know, he is tough in there. Here's Bias for 3. Back of the rim, no. McCauley is there to get the takeaway.
McCauley able to just kind of hang in the air, Ken, and it's like when the defender's starting to come down, he's still up there, defying gravity a little bit.
He does. Well, when you can jump like a gazelle, I guess that helps, right?
Yeah.
Here's Lipsky back up to the top with Thunstead. They'll get the ball over here to this near side, back to Taylor and Lipsky. Moving the ball around, the Norseman content to wait, try and get a good shot. Down low to McCauley. Proudfoot covering him. Thunstad back over to Bergdahl. Clock continuing to run at 14:30.
And another big defensive play by Bias down there.
That was something else. Hanging in the air, and he was able to flip the ball off from the back, so to speak, of Lipsky. And the turnover. Luther with the advantage. Back into the ball game here now is Seiler. To Lorich. Up on the top here, the drive, inside pass, boy, no look pass. Lorich was, or Proudfoot actually was the one who was surprised on that. Trying to get back into Proudfoot. Ball winds up into the hands of Lorich. They'll kick it out, and the shot is up and good. That should have been Barr, number 43.
Yeah, the big kid stepped outside the three-point line, and this might be the first time, Ken, I've seen them with all their 3 bigs on the floor at the same time.
Yeah, I was wondering that, yep. Yeah, that would be tough to handle. Griffin, the 13:30 mark to Winiger. Jack will take his time, bounce back up to the top here with Lipsky. Hudson turns around. Oh, that ball tipped away. Here comes Seiler. His layup is good.
44-24, 13-minute mark approaching here, second half action. Now we got a foul out here. The girls, meanwhile, at West Salem. Just under 10 minutes left in that contest. Westby down 46-31. Brett Strensteline re-entering the floor, as well as Brett Kroom for Westby.
They'll get the ball up here to Lipsky. Thanks going out to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center on the north side of Viroqua, serving Vernon County folks. Well over 100 years. Really done a nice job with some renovations. Physical therapy room. There's a huge block. That was Barr with the block, and now a foul underneath.
And they're going to call 31 black. That is Shibalot with the push.
The inbound play nearly put in by Winiger with a little hook. Back down the court they come. Seiler for 3, that's no good. Thunstead able to pull down the rebound. Norseman trailing by 20 here. Their effort has been excellent, I think, personally. They're trying very hard. They're just kind of, outmanned a little bit here with the size factor.
Yeah, they are playing with some energy yet and playing hard. I like that shot by Thunstead. He's fouled before, but, kind of on that layup, he went high off the glass with that to get it up and above the reach of Proudfoot. So adjusting to that kind of height you're playing against is nice to see them do that. Lipsky with the miss from 3, and Proudfoot gathers it.
I was going to say that high, long arm of Proudfoot able to take care of business. Bias goes inside. That's tipped away by the Norseman.
Thunstead getting his hands on it. Looks like Biedenbender coming back on the floor, 25, along with McCulley and Bergdahl for Westby.
Well, since the 1950s, VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare, has been helping folks in Vernon County and beyond for your health care. There's a layup. Was that Proudfoot again?
Biedenbender.
Oh, Biedenbender, okay. Well, Dave, why don't you take things over? I can tell my throat's starting to go.
I can do that for you.
That'd be great.
Well, just checking back here on that girls contest. 7:30 left, 51-35, Panthers. Panthers built a 20-point lead, but Westby chipped back into that. And now Panthers are pushing it back out again. Bias to inbounds to Schwichtenberg. Also out there is Biedenbender. 21 now on the floor in Stratman, and Proudfoot down low. Schwichtenberg inside the Proudfoot. Good job by Griffin on the backside, knocking it loose, but it'll stay down here on the Luther side. Bias tries to go inside, but too long for Proudfoot. The timing just wasn't there.
Yeah, you don't see that happen too often.
46-24, 10:30 left, second half action. Lipsky, three-pointer on, or not Lipsky, Bergdahl. And not able to connect. Biedenbender being worked by Lipsky, gets down the lane, kicks it back out to Schwichtenberg. Bias, jumper, elbow, short. And McCulley picks it up. Lipsky, long three, and he got it. That's what you're accustomed to seeing him do last year.
Oh, my goodness. But from that area.
Yeah, this year just hasn't been the same. Westby playing really physical against this tall team. Not just tall, they're nice sized.
Yes, they are. You're right.
They must not all play football because their football program hasn't been, strong. But these guys, here's some athletes out here. Drive baseline missed by Schwichtenberg, and Proudfoot with the putback, he misses. Bergdahl. Good job of moving the ball through there. Lipsky, little fadeaway. Stensling keeping it alive. McCulley muscling it up, but he's fouled by Bias.
Well, thanks going out here. A couple more of those sponsors. Let's pick up one of them anyways. The Viroqua Booster Club, reminding you of the tournament action coming up. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game, the special broadcast right here from the field house.
Schwichtenberg is going to back things up here and get their good offense. Inside lob to Proudfoot. And that time he finishes it. Dylan Ellison now in the ball game for the Norse. Ellison, Bergdahl, Lipsky, Griffin, and McCulley. The floater, no good. Lorish cleans the deck. Schwichtenberg pushing the ball up, now crosses over, gives it up to Barr, and that's his second three for the big fella. He's got some touch, Ken.
Yes, he does. Pretty calm and collected on that shot. 7:45 to go in the game.
McCulley powering his way down through the lane. I don't know how he got that up. He did. He got his rebound back. Still fighting in there. You got to give credit too to Luther for not committing a foul down in there.
Right.
Just good defense. Griffin over to Lipsky. Lipsky gets into the lane. Ellison over to Bergdahl. 7-minute mark here. 27:51. The Knights. Griffin, three-pointer off the front of the rim. Ellison going up for the rebound. He's fouled on the backside. That might be against Proudfoot. We'll see. It is. Stensling coming back on. McCulley getting a break. 31 stepping onto the floor in Schibelhut, as well as number 4 in Bolstead. So Lorish, Barr, Bolstead, Schibelhut, and Schwichtenberg. Ellison not able to connect. Seven minutes left. Schwichtenberg down the lane line, and he's fouled by Bergdahl. It's only the second team foul on Westby.
Mm-hmm.
7 on the Knights.
Pretty good discipline, I think.
Yeah, definitely. The entry pass just off the fingertips of Barr. Westby still just good half-court offense, just trying to look for any type of gap in this defense by the Knights. And there have not been many.
I was just
baseline
thinking.
Jumper off the side of the backboard, and there's Loris just outreaching. And Schwichtenberg taking a look over at Coach Schopper to see what to do, and they say just feed the big fella, huh? Lorish. His 6th point of this half. He'll step to the line. .611 mark here. Stensling's second foul of the game. McCulley back on the floor for Ellison. And now entering for the Knights will be 23 in Connor Beagle. Seiler back on the floor. Stratman back on the floor. Lorsch, and I'm missing one, Ken. Oh, Bias is out there yet. 54-27 on Alaska Luther. Lipsky got his man up in the air. Good job with the head fake. Got Bias committed. I'll say it's on the floor, which makes sense. Bias kind of came down on him. And so it'll be ball out under, well, it'll be 1-1. So Lipsky to shoot the 1-1. Good on the first one.
Just kind of flipped that up there.
Update on the girls, back to 57-37. West Salem Panthers up on the Lady Norse. 3 minutes left in that contest.
Making both free throws there, so the Norsemen trying to cut into things. They got a long ways to go.
Bias kicks it out to Beagle. Three-pointer on the way. Snapped it, Ken.
Wow, he did.
57-29, Luther. Ref was covering up down there.
Protect those glasses.
Didn't want the ball to get whacked off of him. Well, it's kind of strange, Ken. We won't be at that Cooley Classic this year. That's the first time in how many years?
Right.
That would have been last weekend, I suppose.
I think so.
I forgot it's almost February. I mean, it just still seems like it's March of 2020.
Yeah, doesn't
Lipsky
it, though?
long, 3 short.
Thanks going out to the Viroqua Dental Center. That's Dr. Leon Klum. Invisalign and much more when it comes to your teeth, your care, proper hygiene.
Beagle with a miss just off the elbow. McCulley gets it in his hands off Griffin. Now Beagle is fouled on the backside. 15 foul on Westby. I was just thinking this a little bit the other day, Ken, of, how many games have been played. I know you just mentioned some more schools have gone down with the COVID, but by and large, a lot of teams are getting a lot of games in.
They are,
and you've got to credit the schools for helping keep these kids safe, and to the kids for following those guidelines the best they can. Anyway, it's not easy out there with a mask on playing this game, but they're doing it.
Yeah, there's always going to be some blips, in the path, but you're right. They've really done a tremendous job of getting these in.
So Kroom and Thunstead and Winiger coming back on the floor for Westby. They'll join Bergdahl and McCulley. I just look forward to the sound of the live music from the bands and the smell of popcorn.
I'm with you. Yeah, I miss my popcorn.
Beagle back over to Bias. Bias looking inside the Loris. Now he goes across the lane, down low, and that was down to Stratman. And he is fouled by Winiger. Now a group of 4 coming in for the Knights. Should be a bonus.
Oh, now they put the foul on Kroom.
Yep, so
his first.
Eagle will step to the line. Nathan Riley out on the floor, number 1. He's a sophomore. Schibelhut will be back on, the senior. 30 in Moldenhauer, junior. Alex Moldenhauer. And 43 in Barr, the freshman. Ellison coming back on. Milutinovic now making his first appearance for Westby. There's a sophomore for Westby as Bergdahl and McCulley at the 4-minute mark will have a seat. That one in and out, and battling down in there, Moldenhauer off his fingertips and falls into the hands of Winiger.
Well, for all your organic grocery products, stop in at the Viroqua Food Co-op, downtown Viroqua.
Kroom baseline kicks all the way across to Milutinovic. Inside to Thunstead. Now Ellefson. Winiger following the cut from Balutinovic, now of a push committed by 31 in Shibboleth. Eli Bolstead coming onto the floor along with Beagle. Barr will sit down and Stratman will sit down. .338. Boy, Moldenhauer got up there, didn't he? No, he's 6'3". Got a big frame, too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Inside to the post and tried to throw it across the baseline to the corner to Riley, but he lost control of it. 58-29, 3:30 mark. Boy, can a few football teams, I guess we were just talking about that earlier, but they'll be having spring ball. I kind of forget about that.
Right. The Scenic Bluffs will be doing their spring football season coming up along with volleyball.
And does that start like the end of February practice can open or early March? Or what?
I was thinking early March, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, you'd almost have to think you'd have to clear the basketball and the wrestling seasons. There's a good battle down low and the ball going off of the Knights.
Girls tournament series starts on, what, the 9th of February? 16th for the boys.
Stratton back on the floor for the Knights. Winiger over to Ellefson. So it's Milutinovic, Ellefson, Kroom, Winiger, and Thunstead for the Westby Norsemen. Beagle, Stratman, Riley, Moldenhauer, and Bolstead for the Knights.
Thanks going out to Jay Vossatag and family. It's the Vossatag Funeral Home. Since 1970, they've been serving families during the difficult times of the loss of a loved one.
Drive the dish, and Moldenhauer not able to put it down. Now a battle underneath, and they're going to call a foul, and that'll be on Alex Moldenhauer.
So they'll come back down the other way and shoot the bonus.
And the game in West Salem coming to a close, where the West Salem Panthers beating the Lady Norse 59-39. Miss, rebound by Moldenhauer, gives it up to Riley. Stratman, Beagle back up to Bolstead.
Offensive foul, they said.
Okay. That's going against Moldenhauer. Barr going to come into the ball game along with 31 and Shibboleth.
Well, the Westby Co-op Creamery reminding you to stop in to the new convenience store, pick up all or any of your favorite dairy products, both conventional and, of course, organic. Don't forget those cheese curds, freshly made, Mondays and Fridays.
Less than 2 minutes left here to play now. Boy, Winiger did a good job of staying with that and saving it.
Yeah.
Kroom working against Riley. Foul committed by Nathan Riley.
Well, Brett will get a couple of shots here.
Yep, the double bonus, so he will shoot two. And good on one of two for Kroom. 30-58. Riley inside. Didn't quite did not have a zip on to get the bar. Kind of hung up in the air, didn't it? That allowed Westby to come from the backside and tip it out of there. I think that was Ellefson. Had the right idea, just didn't get a clean enough pass off in there. Kroom now up to Milutinovic. Milutinovic looked to swing, and now he will. Winiger driving and lays it in.
Jack not afraid to get in there with the big guys. Thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Credit Union. You'll find them throughout the many communities. We'll start up there in Coon Valley.
Just a timeout to get players in and out here.
Okay, Coon Valley, Cashton, right here in Westby, Viroqua. Over to Richland Center, a couple of different branches over there. Lake Delton, Reedsburg. What a job Kevin Hauser's crew have been doing.
Baseline to Bolstead, kicks back out to Beagle. Going to swing it around now in the hands of Riley. A little bit of a collision there. Yes, the foul goes on Bo Milutinovic. Bolstead will come up to the free throw line. Second one down. 60-32. We're in the last few seconds of this contest. Milutinovic, jumper from the elbow. Moldenhauer cleans it up. Under 10 now. So Luther comes into the field house of West Buchanan and just really had a nice ball game offensively and good pressure defensively, full court wise. Really, that press really turned things around for him, and a lot of feeding inside the first half. In the second half, they hit some longer shots, kind of pulled that defense out a little bit. But
they did.
Just a real nice game for them. For 60-32 to the Norsemen. They go down, but they fought. They really battled, I thought, all game long.
Well, anybody there to kind of standing out with scoring there for Luther?
No, Luther-wise, of course, these are officially unofficial, right?
Exactly.
So 10 from Schwichtenberg, 10 out of Lorish, 12 out of Proudfoot, 6 apiece for Biedenbender and Barr, 3 from Beagle, and it looks like 6 from Bias, 4 out of Seiler, and a couple out of Bolstead. So I think I found them all there.
Okay.
Westby, 9 points. Bergdahl, those were in the first half. Winiger collected a field goal for 2. McCulley ended up with 6. Hudson Lipsky 4 in the first half to go with 5 in the second for 9. Kroom had 1, and that is a scoring for the Norsemen tonight.
60-32, your final score. We remind you tomorrow night in Cashton for a top 10 matchup in Scenic Bluffs, number 2 and number 9. That should be a dandy ball game. We hope you can join us for that on, as I said, on Channel 2. And then Saturday, right here on Westby's Facebook, we'll be streaming the WIAA Division III Wrestling Regional. Well, we hope that you certainly have enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of Westby Boys Basketball. For Dave Gluck, I'm Ken Manning saying we'll see you next week somewhere on the hard court, and especially tomorrow night in Cashton. So long for now.